Hello everyone! Let me introduce myself. My name is Rahmad Al Fajri and I'm from class 12F7. So, I will explain about the narrative text material. Narrative text is a type of the text that tells a story or describe of sequence. The purpose of the narrative text is to entertain or inform the reader by representing series of events in a coherent and engaging way. Narrative texts have four generic structure. For the first one is orientation. Orientation sets the stage for the story. Ideally, the orientation should answer the question who, where, and when. So, when reading the orientation part, we should be able to identify the character and setting both time and place of the story. The second time is complication. This section contains the problems that occur within a story. It is divided into three parts, namely raising action, climax, and failing action. The third one is resolution. The resolution is the part of narrative text where the conflict or problem introduced earlier in the story is resolved or addressed. This may involve characters finding a solution into their shoes, overcoming obstacles, or experiencing personal growth. And the last one is reorientation. Reorientation, also known as evaluation, is an optional component of narrative text that serves to reflect on the story and its events, reinforcing the moral reason or the theme. This section typically appears at the end of the story, providing a summary or commentary on the characters, experiences, and the consequence of their actions. Further language features on the narrative text is the one using past tense, 2 using adverbial of time, 3 using adjective, and 4 using noun phrases. Let me tell you an example of narrative text. The Golden Goose. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a poor farmer named Jack. He worked hard every day, but he barely earned enough to survive. One day, while walking in the woods, Jack found a goose with a golden feathers trapped in a net. Feeling pity for the bird, he freed it. To his surprise, the goose spoke. "Thank you for saving me. I will reward you. Every day, I will lay a golden egg for you." Jack couldn't believe his luck. The next morning, the goose kept its promise and laid a golden egg. Jack sold the egg and became richer day by day. However, Jack's greed grew. He thought, if the goose can lay golden eggs, there must be more gold inside it. Unable to control his greed, Jack decided to kill the goose and to gather all the gold at once. But when he cut open the goose, he found nothing. The magic was gone, and the golden goose was no more. Jack regretted his action, but it was too late. His greed had cost him everything. Let's analyze together the narrative text that I read. The orientation. Once upon a time, in a small village there lived a poor farmer, Jack, and he worked hard every day, but he barely earned enough to survive. One day, while walking in the woods, Jack found a ghost with a golden feathers trapped in a net. Feeling pity for a bird, he freed it. That's the orientation. And the complication is starter for to his surprise, the goose spoke. "Thank you for saving me. I will reward you. Every day I will lay a golden egg for you." Jack couldn't believe his luck. The next morning, the goose kept its promise and laid a golden egg. Jack sold the egg and became richer day by day. That's the complication, and the resolution is, however, Jack's greed grew. He thought if the goose can lay golden eggs, there must be more gold inside it. Unable to control his greed, Jack decided to kill the goose to get all the gold at once. That's the resolution. And the reorientation. But when he got open the goose, he found nothing. The magic was gone and the golden goose was no more. Jack regretted his action, but it was too late. His greed had cost him everything. And the four language features and the one using past tense, like lived, worked, found, spoke, cut open, and the second is using adverbial of time. The example is once upon a time, one day, and the next morning. And the three is using direct speech. That the goose being, thank you for saving me, I will reward you. And the fourth featured language is using descriptive language. A goose with a golden feathers and a poor farmer named Jack.